Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, just a quick intraday update. Bitcoin is under selling pressure, downside pressure. That shouldn't be a surprise because we've got both bearish setups here on the chart. The immediate one, which is directly bearish, and the one that allows for a larger wave 2, which is marked with a question mark. As per the last updates, there is also a bullish scenario, but it would need to prove itself first. So I'm still leaning towards the movements to the downside, and that has been very consistent since the market gave us a very clear signal, which was here, the dip between the 25th of August and the 28th of August. Yeah, so this was a 5-wave move down, then we saw a 3-wave rally, that was our signal, another 5-wave move down, another 3-wave move, even though this here is now considered a larger flat. Then we've seen another move down, and another 3-wave rally into resistance. And then, as I said to you in the previous video earlier today, I'm now going to watch for further signals that we've started the next decline, circle 3, which we would get confirmation for with the next 5-wave move down. And then earlier today on Discord, I already posted that we had only 3 waves down, and we need one more low to really confirm that this is now the third in the making. This is now unfolding. Okay, so this is my current thesis, because we've seen 5 waves down. I won't take the orange potential from the chart. This would be a larger wave 2. So we want to talk about these two scenarios now. This is only an intraday update. In the previous video today, I also talked about bear market structures, so how the next bear market could unfold, because I was asked to do so. So if you're interested in the weekly chart, daily chart, feel free to check out the last video. It's still pretty much up to date. And just to give you an idea where we come from, yesterday I posted on Twitter here that we had a healthy wave 2 corrective rally in place now, and that if this is really a wave 2 as labeled, we should expect a reaction to resistance before breaking above the parameters. And this was here the resistance area. Yes, we've seen a significant reaction, and this reaction again is in 5 waves after we had a 3-wave rally. Make sure you follow us here on Twitter as well for additional updates. There will be more about Bitcoin, and there's some mindset stuff as well. You can find a link in the description. Also, you'll find a link here to our WhatsApp channel that many of you might not know we have. Actually, it's free. So looking at the decline, I want to label it now with you, the potential decline to the downside. Obviously, yes, you know, the more bullish scenario, which is still bearish though, could play out for a larger wave 2 corrective rally. The resistance area is unchanged, but it would require a break of the lower resistance area first to unlock prices in the region between 60,150 and 62,900. We always have to be, we're currently in a price range, in a wider price range, where we just have to be ready for, let's say, surprises. So it's a 5-wave move down now. I cannot rule out this is just a B wave, but it looks like 5 now. So therefore, I'm leaning to the yellow micro count until the market proves that this is not the case. Okay, but you can clearly see it's a 5-wave move down. That means this would be ideally, but it's not always, we don't always get these nice 1-2 setups. And at some point it just goes. Okay, at some point it will just go. In theory, what would be ideal would be that this is another 1. We're watching for a 2, and then it should do like this, 3, 4, 5. So we should get into the region around like 52K or so. And this is how it would play out, ideally. But we haven't got a local low in this wave 1, so I can't really give you a resistance area. I will do that later today when we have a local low in place. If you want to get up-to-date information, you can find a link to our gold membership in the description. You can also join on the website. Then you get these updates several times a day, in addition to the videos. And what I can tell you though is that a wave 2 tends to finish in the region of a previous wave 4 of 1 lower degree. Now, this is on these wave degrees, they are naturally very fragile on these wave degrees, but it would be in the region around 57,370. So if there is another corrective rally, it might be another short trade setup, but we had a short trade setup here after 5 down, 3 up, even though that looked a bit like 3 down. So we have to be on the, we have to be ready for surprises. be ready for surprises. I think that's the thing. But this here looks like a 5-wave move down. So once we have a local low, we can add the next resistance area. But as per Elliott Wave rules and guidelines, the invalidation point for this yellow scenario is crystal clear. That is the top of circle 2, 58,550. Yeah, this is the swing high that formed on Wednesday. So this would be the roadmap I would prefer now. A break above that 58,550 level would indicate that a larger wave 2 in orange to the upside is unfolding. I don't even want to talk about the white count. I mean, white count is bullish. We talked about that in the previous video. It's not preferred at the moment until really we see some significant bullish action. This is not anything that I would focus on at the moment. At the moment, the trend is down. I've been highlighting this now for, I don't know, a week or so. I don't know. From when the market gave us clear signals anyway. And we go with a trend. That's it. Until the market changes its mind, and then we have to adjust. That's it. That's how it works, right? We don't know where the wind necessarily is going to go, but we can adjust our sails. That's really how it works in the markets. And the Elliott waves tell us in which direction the trend is likely unfolding and what a possible roadmap is. Here, yeah, circle 3. This is sort of the ideal target range. Normally, we'd say a third wave should get to the 1.38 extension, 53,140. Can be lower, depends a little bit on how long the third of a third wave goes, depends a little bit on how high the wave 2 of the third wave goes. So, but this is sort of, it gives you some orientation. The 1.236 extension is a little bit too high actually, 53,687. I'd like to see that third wave, like circle 3, at least get to 53,140, maybe even a bit lower. Yeah, 52,250 is another key level, 51,630 as well. And then we should get another wave 4, which would be a corrective bounce, which needs to avoid to get into the price region of wave 1, then another 5 down, of a larger third, another fourth, and another fifth. So this is sort of how we see it at the moment. They can always change, especially on these wave degrees, but for now I think the market is reacting to the parameters. Well, that's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.